Today on Urban Jungle, we see the living grounds of an unusual tribe called the Siakovich Inshaws. An unusual tribe with unusual methods, and at times unusual odors. One of the main traditions of the tribe involved is animal worship. In other words, how cute our animals are. Many of which you have already seen on Urban Jungle. This, for example, is the common lazy greyhound, Bufus. And this is the lovable Button, our dog of the tribe. Animal imagery appears commonly throughout this tribe. For example, an image of a gigantic duck. Possibly some kind of talisman to protect from water spirits in the lake known only as chlorine. Nature is a very great thing, a very important aspect of this tribe's daily life, involving many different plants, animals grown for various nature worship, or forms of nature worship. Animalistic talismans can also be seen commonly around this house, possibly as some form of offering, or a way to give thanks to the gods. This tribe is also highly specialized in recycling and collecting, as noticed by this sorted table of various unusual items, such as a plastic gem, an old basket, some little tongs, and a variety of shells, which they may use as currency. Rocks and stones are also sorted out into little wooden pots, metal buckets, and other forms of petrified wood. Within this tribe, there is no singular religion, but rather a collection of various pagan mythologies. For example, there is the belief that we arrived here many decades, over a decade, well, it was a long time ago, in a great vehicle, in a great chariot called a moving van. Our former tribe land used to be in a location known only as... what was it called again? Idaho. In location, village Haley, Idaho. A cold, unforgiving climate in which I grew up in. The Siakovich family also keeps many items past their expiration date. Although not food, because that would be just terrible for your health. Until, of course, they are eventually either recycled or carted out to the trash heap. Although not pack rats in nature, the Siakovich Inshaws tend to have a great deal of difficulty finding time to get rid of certain things. For example, this ancient oven, roughly 26 or 27 years old, which is now rusting away next to the clubhouse. An old clubhouse that used to be a place of worship and secrecy for the main leaders of the tribe. That is, the tribe children, at least. However, it has long since been abandoned, as noted by the flaking paint and the unusual collection of junk surrounding it. Within this tribe, there is no singular religion, but rather a collective belief in various spirits and animals, not nations. As such, our animals represent a part of our spirituality, the part that makes us human. Let's see. The surrounding tribes, such as this one, for example, it's very hard to see, are at times at odds with the Siakovich Inshaws for various reasons, such as having a trailer in our front yard. And they do often do, and the surrounding tribes often do unusual and unethical things, such as throwing garbage over our fence, which I can't really see over because of all fines. So in retaliation, we call the police on them. We do not share we share a very tenuous peace with our neighbors, with tenuous being the key word here, seeing as many of them do not like us. And that is because we are conservative in a very democratic state. Let's see. One particular enemy of the Siakovich Inshaws is the tribe known as the De Filippos across the street. But we do not have the time to show their place of location anyway. Various bottles have been collected around over time to create little bottle trees in worship to our gods. And these ancient paintings on the wall show a belief in an unusual belief in a pagan deity known as Mickey the Mouse. Within the tribe, there is no defined caste system, instead depending on a variety of unusual rankings. Well, rankings, which may or may not be ignored now and then. However, it is the creativity of this tribe that denotes it from many other houses in the neighborhood that seek to destroy it. Or at least annoy it constantly. Such as the alpha female, Samantha, who builds excellent miniature doll houses. The tribe artist, Joy, who creates talismans, who writes things of the gods and talismans in the new year. And Laura, who does most other things. Well, that is all we have for today. Hopefully, hopefully someday we will understand the strange ways of this untamed tribe, the Siakovich Inshaws.